Welcome back to Tom's Life. Today's Sunday special is white chocolate and orange cake. So the ingredients you need is white chocolate, 2 oranges, Castor sugar, butter, eggs, vanilla paste, self-raising flour, plain flour, double cream. So first step, we're going to weigh out all the ingredients. I'm going to start off with the self-raising flour. So first step, we're going to weigh out 150 grams of self-raising flour. I'm using my talking scales. So you're going to place some in using a spoon and just tap it in until you get to 150. Or you can pour it in.
It is 16 grams.
And then you take some out if you go over a little bit.
It is 36 grams.
And then you do the same with your plain flour. So you got the same quantity.
It is 60 grams. It is 85 grams.
So you just keep going till you get to 150.
It is 110 grams. It is 132 grams. It is 146 grams. It is 151 grams.
That will do. So once you've got 150 grams of self-raising flour, you're going to get a big mixing bowl and you place that in. You give it a good tap and then you do the same with your plain flour. So next step, we're going to weigh out 150 grams of Castor sugar. I have got my talking scales. Once you've got 150 grams of Castor sugar, you're going to get a mixing bowl and you're going to place it all in and you're going to give it a good tap all out. Next step, we're going to prep our butter. You want to cut it down the middle. You only want half a block. Cutting all the way through. And then you're going to get this half. And then what you want to do is you want to chop it into little cubes. So it's more easy to melt into your chocolate. And you'll place this in with your Castor sugar. So what you want to do is you want to slice it. Just keep slicing it into 4 pieces. Just like that. And then you put 2 on top of each other so it's easy to chop. You chop it again down the middle like that. And then you're just chopping it into little pieces. Always remember to move your fingers out the way so you don't cut yourself. Just like that. And then what you're going to do is you're going to get your Castor sugar and just place them all in. You're going to place all your butter into the Castor sugar like that. So we got nice little pieces.
Okay.
So next step, we're going to switch on our hob. And what you want to do is you want to set it to medium. So we got it on medium and we got a pan with some water. And you're going to get your glass dish. And you're going to place it on just like that. And then you're just going to let that heat up while you break your chocolate into pieces. And you'll start melting that in your glass dish. So I've cracked my chocolate, my white chocolate, and you're going to place it into your bowl. And you want to keep an eye on that. Keep stirring it often so it doesn't burn. So you just keep stirring it every few minutes so it starts to melt. And then you add in your butter and sugar. While we're waiting for the chocolate to melt, we're just going to start cracking our eggs. I'm going to start off with cracking 3 eggs. So you're going to give it a little crack. Then you break it down the middle, catching any of the shell and just dropping it in. You do the same with your other 2 eggs. And then what you do is you get a fork and you give that a good whisk. So you're just going to keep cracking your other 2 eggs. You start off with 3. And like I always say, if you need to add a 4th egg, you can do. Now I'm going to start giving these a good whisk till they are all broken down using the fork. I want to get a little bit of your filling of paste and put some in. And with your fork, you just want to give that a gentle stir in. This will give flavour for your cake. You don't want loads, you just want a nice square full. And then you'll put this to one side because we don't want to add in our eggs straight away into our chocolate or it will split. Okay. You can see once all your ingredients has melted, you want to start pouring a little bit of half of your cream in slowly. And then with your spoon, your wooden spoon, you want to stir that in all the way in. It might look a bit glippy at the moment, but don't forget you've still got to add in your flour and your eggs once this is cooled, and it will bind it together nicely. So in a minute, you're going to put it at one side so it doesn't burn your chocolate, and you don't want to overdo your cream. You just want enough so it can make your chocolate, butter and sugar nice and smooth. So while your chocolate mixture is cooling down, you want to start getting your orange zest and grating it up and down with using a grater. So you just want to use it up and down. Be careful you don't get your fingers or knuckles on the sharp blade. You just want the orange zest and you just keep moving it around till you've got enough. And then you'll place that in with your flowers. So next step, you're going to switch on your oven. I'm going to show you my bumpons, which one is the oven. And then you want to set this at 180 degrees. So I've set that at 180 degrees. Let that preheat while you finish off making your cake. So you now want to add in all your flour and orange zest to your chocolate. Get it all out, just like that. And then what you want to do is you want to give that a gentle stir. And then you'll slowly add in your eggs, so it binds well. And then you'll place this in your bottom of your cake dish. What you have, put some parchment paper on the bottom so it doesn't stick. So you want to give this a good stir in so it's all bind well. And then you'll put your eggs in with a little bit of your filling of paste you put into. You add that now. So you've added in your egg and filling of paste. And you want to give this all a good stir till it has binded. It might look a bit gloopy to start off with, but once you put it in the oven to cook, it will start to cook and rise.
Just gonna stop.
So you now want to pour your your cake mixture into your dish, your cake dish. Keep pouring and get it all out. And you need to use a wooden spoon to get round the edges. So you're just scraping any of the little bits you've missed into your dish, and then you smooth it out so you got a nice layer cake. So what you're going to do is you're going to put your white chocolate orange cake in the oven to cook. So what you're going to do is you're going to put it on the middle shelf, and then you're going to close the door. You want that to cook for 30 minutes and keep an eye on it so it can cook. Put back onto medium, and we've put our pan on the hob with our chocolate, what we have chopped into little pieces. And you want to stir this for 5 minutes so it goes nice and melted and it doesn't burn. And then we'll drizzle this over the top of our cake and grate a bit more orange zest for decoration. So what we're going to do now is we're going to grate our other orange zest while your cake is cooling down and your chocolate sauce, your white chocolate sauce is cooling down too, because you don't want everything to be too hot. So you're going to grate your other zest of orange for the top. You don't want loads, but you want enough to cover the top and decorate. So you're just going to use the grater again and go up and down with your orange. And then you keep turning it around. It's up to you how much orange you want. If you're a big fan of orange cake with chocolate. It's just enough to sprinkle on the top. So you're now going to pour your chocolate onto your cake. Get it all out. Then you'll spread it out using the back of the spoon. And then you'll sprinkle a little bit of orange zest on top, just as a decorating, so you can see what you're inside your cake. So you want to start spreading all your chocolate all the way round till you get to the edges. If you want, you can move your plate. You just chocolate on top. This is how you make my white chocolate and orange cake. I hope you like this. Don't forget to hit the like button, share and subscribe, and thank you.